and I'm coming to you today with a video on my first time. Make sure you like, share, and comment to this video. Subscribe to our channel, hit that post button, and get ready for our lovely videos that we have coming for you guys. We're trying to get the best that we can get out. And I'm coming to you today with a video on my first time. On my first time falling in love. And it was hard. It was. The first guy I really fell deep in love with. It was pretty bad. It was dangerous, and I knew the relationship wasn't real, but I tried to make it real. And it was hard. It was almost 5 years. It was almost 5 years. To this day, I still, think about it and be like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not there. But the damage that he has done to me is terrible. And I will be honest. I fell in love before, but this one was serious. Like, this was the actual love. I was a danger to myself being with him. I knew that he wasn't good for me. I knew that it shouldn't have worked. It shouldn't have went as far as it did, but it did. It began through Facebook. I met him through Facebook. His name is JS. No, bald-headed man. His name is Baldhead. Baldhead inboxed me. He thought I was somebody else, but he was like, "Hey, how you doing? How you been? Not how you doing. Like, hey, do I know you for someone?" I'm like, no. So as we inboxing, just like just might as well have a conversation, start talking, get to know each other. I was turning 15. Whenever it was, I don't know, because it was ridiculous. It was close to my birthday, and this is before he got in the military. He was working day to day, working at Amazon and stuff like that. And as I got to know him, I started liking him, and that was honestly the last and the big person I really told my family about. I told my family about my first love, but I didn't tell them, as much as I told them about bald-headed man. And I told him everything that I liked about him, and he actually met my family. Bald-headed man met my family as somebody more than just friends. So that was my first time doing that. I don't really show people, who I'm with, only my friends, but my family don't really see him or come around. But and he came by like every morning. It was like every morning he was off. He would get a ride from his friend and pay her to come all the way where I'm at, because he was far from me. He had his car, but his uncle totaled it. So he didn't have no way to come see me. He was like, I really want to meet you. We never met. It was always on the phone. We ended up Uvoing or Skyping, whatever you want to call it. But we never really met in person. So I remember the first time I met him, I was in the hoodie. It was early. It was 9 o'clock. Too early. I'm going to say, who is that at my house at 9 o'clock? Girl, why is you sitting outside at 9 o'clock? I'm like, because I'll go to work later. And, I really, was feeling him or whatever. We sat outside and talked. We actually sat outside and, talked for a while. It was really weird. We just sat there and talked. So, this is how craziness starts. We were doing good. We were actually dating for a while. And then we end up not breaking up. No, breaking up. No, break. I guess you call it a break. Whatever. And he was starting his way into the military. He joined the army. And he got deployed. So he started mailing me, talking back and forth, saying how much you miss me and this and that. But when I got that mail, that's how I knew I should have paid attention to my gut. For some reason, I looked, when you look at a mail at a slant and you see if somebody writes over it, this dude wrote over it, was writing over another paper. So he was sending messages to somebody else as well. I cannot wait to be a father. I was like, nah, I'm bugging. It might have been somebody else, might have been some paper somebody used or whatever. I didn't say anything. That was my first gut. A couple months later, I find out that he was messing around. He was messing around. We weren't on a break. We were still together. And I found out that he was messing around with me. And I was like, here we go again. So I found out, and it was somebody that was his friend. I was like, bro, really? So we argued about that a lot, and we fell off for a minute. Communicated as friends. We always were friends no matter what. That's why I've grown so attached. He got me into everything. I didn't know nothing before this man. So it's like, you feel like I had attachment to him, I guess you could say. It was like a real attachment. Like a bad attachment. Once he started joining the military, he came back, and I noticed he started being a little weird, like they're more than normal, like more tough and crazier. And I was like, okay, I didn't mind because I've grown so close to him, and it was just like whatever, cool. So as we go on, we're still talking. As we go on, we're doing a little better. We started getting back together, and he noticed because we were distant. He was deployed, not deployed, but he was sent to a certain station, and I didn't get to see him as much, and he was working a lot more. And I noticed lies started building up. He will be gone for times of the day and not call me or text me and say he's really tired and busy. He needs his space. He's really stressing at work. And me as young, I'm thinking like, yeah, he's in the military. I understand. It's cool, baby. It's okay. I'm here when you need me type stuff. And it was always about him. I'm here when you need me, not when I need somebody. But one thing I will say, he was always there when I needed him. That's one thing I will say about him that was positive. Whenever I need this man, he will do anything and everything. A year goes by, 2 years go by, like, okay. And then after a while, when he got deployed to his final station, which is in Georgia, everything went left. It got to the point that he really was gone for days and hours. He would say he was on his missions and then not communicating to me what happened, somehow knew exactly what to say when it was time to talk. That nigga, he was Mac Daddy pimp. I don't care what nobody say. He wasn't even all that. He was a nerdy kind of dude, barely tall, not my type, pretty much. He was not my type. He was not the person I was supposed to fall in love with. After he first deployed, that's when I found out more about issues that was going on with him. He had a lot of personal issues going on, and I was there for him. And it kind of changed him more than helped him. He wasn't who I met, because the dude I met, we didn't have too many problems. But I feel like once he got into the military, that would change him, like, completely. And I found out he was messing around with the same person and got her pregnant. Had a miscarriage. I didn't know until the girl came up to me, not came up to me, but inboxed me. Well, I noticed she on his page, his Facebook. After that, we argued. We went down. We were going down here. This was about the third year. We're going down here like tremendously, and it was getting worse. Then we was trying to work our way back up again, and he cheated. This whole time he cheated on me. Well, another girl also cheated completely on the opposite side. BB. The girl, we don't call her BB. This is the girl he was literally laying up in his bed with every night. Every single night. I didn't know. He laid up in bed with her, and he gave her Valentine's presents. And I noticed I got the same stuff. She had seen me on something. I don't know, on a page. It was something. She seen me somewhere, and then just contacted me and was showing me everything. And I was like, really, bro? Because that was trifling. But that hurt. She was having his baby. She was also having his baby. Meanwhile, in this time was this time frame where me and him was actually thinking about getting a marriage contract. Now, if you are in the military at all, you will know that a marriage contract is just binded by paperwork. People don't really have to be together, so you both have more income and be able to get your own place in this. But we want to work as a team, Me and him did have feelings for each other. I thought it was more than what he was taking it. I was like, oh, dang, I'm ready to be like 18, 19, married. Me and him was trying to have a child at a young age. And I'm glad I didn't. But at the time, I was like, I really want something to hold on to him with. I won't try to trap him. I promise you guys, I was not trying to trap him. But I just wanted a reason to feel loved. I wanted a reason to feel like, dang, this man got something to love me about. Some make him love me. If it's the child, that's one thing he wanted because he didn't get to have his child. That's the one thing that he wanted. And I was like, I'm going to give him the one thing in the world that he wanted the most. So she was carrying his baby, and me and the girl kept going back and forth. And he blamed me because she decided to get an abortion. He blamed me. He blamed me. He was mad at me. He hated me. He's like, why did you do this? But he was the one cheating. So I was like, bro, you was the one cheating, so why am I the one wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I wrong for, defending myself and feeling how I'm feeling? You sure? You confused? I think you confused. But after a while, he apologized because he was just upsetting her, and he apologized for doing me wrong and all that. But it was too late. It was too late. This was literally the last relationship before I got with Rashida. Yeah. After he apologized, we never made it back to where we was at. We was completely done. Now we were just friends. We tried to get back. It didn't work. But then we just stopped. He finally got married. He's married to a woman who has a child. I wish him best of luck. Bald-headed man, if you ever watch this, I wish you the best of luck. After me and Rashida got more serious, me and him cut each other off completely. Last thing I see, he's married. He has a stepdaughter, because that's not her. They got married. They eloped. I know he's deploying to Germany. What I will say is that I feel like I was in a mentally abusive relationship. I really do feel like I was in a mentally abusive relationship, because mentally he screwed my mind up to the point that I don't know what's right and wrong sometimes. And I don't know what's genuine, what's not. I don't know how to feel about, because he was the only person besides my best friends that I went to. And I went to him before anybody else. Now I'm at this point that me and Rashida, we're good though. But it's now, me and her being together almost 3 years, and I'm still working on myself with her. Because it was so bad. And I don't think she knows this. She's at work, so I'm recording and she doesn't know. But it was really bad to the point that I can't understand what he has done to me. He has mentally screwed my noggin so much with relationships. But I have managed to be so strong to understand that me and Rashida guy is genuine. I love my baby to death. And she know that. But I just had to come to you guys, tell my story about it. That was just a effed up thing. It's too many stories to even tell within this time frame. If you like this video, I'll give part 2 more detailed. If you like this video, comment and tell me you want a part 2 to this and more details about this one. I definitely will. This is 2 people that I fell in love with. I couldn't tell which one was more in love, but I knew which one was more serious. Not serious. I don't know what to put. I don't know how to describe it, you guys, but it was crazy. Okay, my 2 relationships was so back and forth. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this video like this. When you fall in love, be genuine. When you fall in love, don't forget about yourself. When you fall in love, know your worth. When you fall in love, know who is worthy of your time. When you fall in love, don't fall in love for the wrong reasons. Because if you love somebody just to love them and prove people wrong, it ain't great. You wasting your time for your blessing that's going to come. And, a lot of people don't understand that. That it's hard to find love. And it will be hard. But just know, if you will know if it's worth fighting for. That's all I'm going to say. I have learned what's worth and what's not worth fighting no more. It's not worth fighting. It's not worth going back and forth. It's not worth hating. Nothing's worth it. That's with anything. But you guys, I'm into here because I feel like I'm gonna just keep talking to y'all just to talk to y'all. But love you guys. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to this video. Make sure if you want a part 2 to Bald-Headed Man, let me know, because there's a lot more I can talk about, honey, because I surely can't. But make sure you hit that post button. Ding, 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 ding. And bye.